Welcome everybody to my MoviePass adventures number 4. And these are the films that basically I didn't get a chance to see with Bob or Ron or Nick, and they're still in the theater, so I thought, what the hell, I might as well still try to catch them if I got the chance. And with just myself and my trusty MoviePass card, I go and check the film out and then report back to you guys. And today I will be watching Molly's Game. And I'm actually excited to see Molly's Game, but I've heard a lot of mixed opinions. Some people have liked it, some people haven't. Uh, it's kind of a toss-up. This is Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut, so I'm kind of interested to check that out just for that alone. But we're actually back at the $3 theater, and sort of the last stop before it hits on Blu-ray and DVD. So I'm gonna go check the movie out and report back to you guys. I don't think it's gonna be crowded in the theater or anything. At least I don't think it will be. This is Molly's Game. This is not Wonder. But then again, I didn't think it was gonna happen for Wonder either. But we'll go in and see if we can get in and find a good seat. So let's get going. One ticket.
Any popcorn, candy, or soda?
No.
Alrighty, when the light turns green, it's gonna be the chip.
No, I don't got the chip.
You don't have. Go ahead and swipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm new to
What
the
do you
chip.
do? Like recording as you go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Vlogging.
Well, I'm a movie reviewer, so
Yeah.
Oh, nifty.
yeah.
See, we don't have tickets to it.
Right.
You're outside.
Okay, thank you. In fact, I kind of have to ask you guys, so you'll be in this, by the way.
Okay.
I gotta ask you guys, so you don't get a lot of movie reviewers or people coming to this place to film?
You're the first I've seen.
I'm the first?
Yes.
Oh, wow, nice. Okay, cool. Because I did it before, and I kind of feel a little weird doing it because I kind of like film. Everyone kind of looks at me like really weird.
Yeah.
Right.
They're all kind of like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you filming? Like, you a stalker? You a creeper? I'm not. Trust me.
Just a movie.
I got
I'm
you.
just a movie reviewer.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that, and people honestly, crazy enough, they like seeing this stuff. They kind of like seeing
Right.
behind the scenes of it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah. So no, thank you guys. I appreciate coming here. And by the way, it's cheap and awesome.
Yeah.
What can I tell you? Thank you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy your movie.
All right, let's watch this movie, guys. All right, we are out of the movie. Let's head out. You have a nice night too. Let's head out, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Oh, it's a little rainy. Let's get to the car. Alright, let's head to the car. Whew, okay. Oh, alright, back in the car here, and to tell you my thoughts on Molly's Game. Now, you know what, the real interesting thing about this movie is that it's based on a true story. Basically, Molly Bloom is a real character. She exists. She's out here in the real world, and she ran this gambling ring. I mean, she ran this whole, not gambling ring, it's a poker ring, but, she hosted, whether it was people from the Russian mob, Wall Street people, musicians, actors, politicians, football players. I mean, very popular people that we would probably know. She hosted them. They played poker, and she, ran this gambling ring pretty much. And this basically the story of her life up to that certain point, and about how, she ran this all, of what type of woman she was or is today. Um, first of all, I want to say that I think that Jessica Chastain did an amazing, amazing job with this movie. She was really, really good in this role. I actually know through doing some research that the real Molly Bloom actually ended up wanting Jessica Chastain to play her in this movie. So that was kind of a cool thing. I didn't really, I didn't. I like Jessica Chastain. I think she did a really solid job with this movie. I think she did a really awesome job. Very strong woman in this movie. Kevin Costner is also in this movie. He plays Molly Bloom's dad. It's a small role, but he does a really great job in it as well. I also got to give props to Idris Elba, Idris Elba plays Molly Bloom's lawyer when she ends up being convicted of all these, well, not convicted, but, she's on trial for all these crimes that they say she committed. And he is her lawyer, and, I'm not a huge fan of Idris Elba, guys. I think Idris Elba is just so-so at best. But here, man, he really shined a lot. I thought, man, he was amazing. The spotlight on him was fantastic. And man, he did a bang-up job. He really did. If he had more roles like this one, man, I would really respect the hell out of that guy. Yeah, he's terrific in this movie. Yeah, every actor, big, small, they do a great job in this movie. And I gotta give props to Aaron Sorkin, his directorial debut. He really did a great job with this movie. It really is very wonderful, and he did, I think, a really great job directing this movie. It doesn't feel amateurish. It doesn't feel like it's a first-time director. It feels like a very confident effort from a director. And I know he wrote the script as well. And I will say this, I feel like the script is very fast. Very fast. They're talking like fast, and a lot of the lingo, a lot of the poker lingo went really over my head, guys. It really honestly did. There were times when I was really like trying to grasp what they were talking about, and I couldn't really understand it, and they were talking so fast that it kind of lost me at times, and that's really the problem. A great movie that kind of breaks it down a little bit is a movie like Rounders, which I really like. Rounders. This is a very different movie than what Rounders is, but I think Rounders explains the poker thing a little bit better, and it's not like so rapid in dialogue that it's hard to keep up with it. That's easy. This is not so much. I think that's a deterrent to the movie. I mean, other than that, I will say this much. There's some really great sort of moments in this movie. Molly Bloom at one point was running a gambling ring in, I believe it was Las Vegas. I think. I could be wrong on that. It's sort of passing me by right now. But, she hosted in that game, she hosted people like, huge musicians and actors and everything. And there's a particular actor that ended up, in the first time that she was doing this ring, really screwing her over. And they don't say who the actual actor was who did this to her, but it's actually speculated that player X, as they called it in the movie, is actually Tobey Maguire. There's a lot of rumors that Tobey Maguire is actually player X, that basically helped her out with this ring and everything, and basically at the end of the day screwed her over. That's kind of fascinating. Spider-Man, is kind of an asshole, I guess. I don't know. It just kind of shocks me, I guess. It shouldn't, but it does. But other than that, it's a very confident movie. I like again, the actors are fantastic. I think the true life story, again, I do try to tell people when going into real life stories or based on true stories or whatnot, that there's a lot of truth to it, but there's also a lot of just know going in that there's a lot of stuff that maybe is stretched a little bit. So not everything is probably as presented exactly as it was. And even in the movie, she says, look, I changed all the names, and the only name that's actually real is my own. So you have to also go into that too and know that she, she's covering her tracks for other people, and she doesn't want to expose other people. She even says that, look, she has whole binders and whole, like, disk drives and everything, and emails and text messages of these famous people, and she will never give any of that up, basically because she doesn't want to ruin people's lives. She does not want to threaten their families. She doesn't want to sully her good name. And will we ever get those things sometime down the road? Who knows? Hell, I'd like to see them. But unfortunately, we may never get that. But it's really fascinating regardless. And I think it's actually a very interesting movie to watch. I think it is a recommend for you guys. Just know going in that you might be confused by a lot of the poker lingo if you're not used to poker like I am. And I think, again, the dialogue just goes by very, 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 very fast, and it's going to confuse you at times like it did me. But the performances are solid, the directing is solid, and I feel like this is actually one of probably the better efforts of probably last year. And I could see why it got nominated for some Oscars. Yeah, so for me, it's an easy recommend. But, let me know... what you guys think of this movie. If you saw it, let me know. And, if you like the video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the other movie-related content on the YouTube channel. The Blu-ray Out and About videos, the other MoviePass adventures, the Netflix reviews, the Blu-ray pickup videos, the theatrical movie reviews, all that jazz. If you like what you see and are a lover of movies, hit subscribe and become part of the Film Fan Nation, where I love talking film and physical media with all the film fans of the world out there. I love it, and I hope you guys enjoy me talking about it with you. So definitely hit subscribe if you are a fan of the channel. And yeah, I do love coming to this $3 theater. It's always fun. I enjoy it. Alright guys, I will see you back next time, whenever that may be, for another My Movie Pass Adventures. Alright guys, take care.